Happy Art Day. So if you saw our first May Art Day project, it was a abstract painting. This time we are going to do another abstract art, but using only scissors, markers, and different design paper, or you can design your own. So just grab a white sheet of paper. This is going to be your canvas. And in this video, this is all up to you. This is your own personality, your own creativity, but I'll be showing you some simple designs that I'll be creating, as well as how I'm going to be using this already printed scrapbook paper. So, and then you can go forward and use some of my ideas or create your own, and then place them wherever you want using glue on your canvas to create a paper abstract collage that can either be framed, hung, used as homemade cards, however you want to use them. But on the next slide, I'll show you the supplies that I'll be using. But also, if you have decorative scissors, so not the straight edge scissors like this one, but the ones that have different edges to them, that would be also perfect. Okay, so the first way I'm going to create this rainbow is I'm actually going to overlay the rainbow colors on top of each other. And about the same amount of width. So I have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. You can go ahead and cut it off at the purple and place it on your canvas just like that. Or what I'm going to try to do is attach each of the colors together with glue and then cut an arch out of the colors. Something like that, so you see all the rainbow colors. So I have different color scrapbook papers. I'm going to actually take this and I'm actually going to cut one of these strips of what looks like arrows off, because I'm going to just use the pattern to attach to my canvas. So I'm just So there's two ways. If you have certain sayings or words that are important to you, you can handwrite them on your canvas, or if you have scrapbook paper like I have, you can cut out words that stand out. I have another one that's flowers. So if you have a print with big print like this, like big polka dots or big shapes or design like this, you could even cut around one of those and use one of those if you like flowers. I love flowers. And I'm just gonna cut along the edge of this flower. So it's just the outline of this flower. This one, I'm just gonna cut out this one flower with this single leaf. Just like that. Go to these just solid color sheets and create my own designs. You can definitely use different colored sheets of paper to draw geometrical shapes or pattern designs, or even things that interest you. Or you can even get white sticker paper and do the same designs or drawings. And instead of having to glue the paper, you just peel the backs and place it on your canvas. If you have old magazines, you can cut pictures or words out of magazines and use those in your collage to tell a story. The best part of doing collage arts is that you don't have to have a plan. You can decide if you want it to be interest collage or a theme collage, or have it be random collage of different patterns and textures and designs. Sometimes the fun is uncovering or discovering what you have created without having a specific plan. And as you can see, the arches and curves that I'm making aren't perfect. Now, you can spend the time if you want to make them exact and even, but I'm just kind of going with the flow and not worrying about it being perfect. Just take your time and just cut out lots of different things and pieces of paper, however you want. You can make a random collage that tells a story or tells a story about your story, or you can take just random paper with different patterns and make different shapes. Like this, I did a triangle, a circle, a star, a long rectangle, a diamond, whatever shapes you want, and then glue them down to make a beautiful display of color and patterns. I'm actually going to finish this one and I'll show you the end result, and it will have a little message because, like I said, I love sayings. Here's another idea that you can use for either your story collage or just a pattern collage is draw a spiral and then cut it out so that it has a three-dimensional pop to your canvas. If you have trouble cutting, grab a friend and work together to make the collage. Maybe one of you draws and the other cuts out. There I've made a little spring, and now we get to design it. So I want to take this piece and glue it right down the middle. I suggest before gluing everything down that you kind of rearrange the things that you've cut out and place them where you think you would want them, and kind of lay out everything before you start gluing. This will help you tell your story, as well as I actually started rearranging things at the very end. So what I first initially placed things is not where they ended up being glued. So it's all about cutting and gluing into a collage. I feel like this needs something, so I'm actually going to make this into a little caterpillar. So make little antennas and then little legs. And I'm going to go into my red marker and kind of follow these arches, at least on this side, to give it a little bit more dimension. Just like that. I really like how that turned out. So again, this art project was all about free art and freestyle. You creating what you want on your collage. You can make it random like me, or you can include things or draw things, cut out shapes that represent you. I think my favorite part about this is this caterpillar. I think that's my favorite thing that I've done on this collage. Or you can take the pattern sheets of paper, make random shapes, triangles, stars, circles, and create your own beautiful art collage with these textured and patterns and colors. And it says love and laughter. So either way you decide to do this, and it was a relaxing activity for you to do, enjoy, and we'll see you next time.